So we're in North London in Whetstone for afternoon tea at the Little Teahouse. Welcome to the channel. Please like and subscribe. This is a little gem and it's in an area called Whetstone in North London. It's very unique. I found this place very unique, both in sort of the actual environment and the food that was served as well. It's a very welcoming little tea room. It is very, very small, and as we entered we were welcomed by the genius behind it all, Lina. Here she is. I love the decor in this place. The deep turquoise is really calming. The tableware is really eclectic. You can see Art Deco in there. You can see a bit Middle Eastern influences as well. We had two types of teas. My son and my husband had the freshly brewed karak chai, and they told me that it was very smooth and really beautifully spiced as well. Can you see the cutlery's got the Middle Eastern influence, and this little milk churn was so gorgeous, really beautiful. I had the English breakfast and it was served from this Japanese inspired glass teapot, which I absolutely fell in love with. I really like that. And so moving on to the main part of afternoon tea, the savoury and the sweet. So we've got a range of things in the savoury selection, which you'll see in a minute. So we've got a little lamb burger, we've got chicken tikka pie, there's a little sandwich, and there is a garlic and coriander quiche. The sweet selection has 4 items in it, again very, very different. There's a raspberry Mille Feuille, chocolate salted caramel cake, there's a mango cheesecake and a halwa tart as well. There are no plates here. Everything is served on these large tiles, and they are large enough to, have your food on. It's not a problem. Little mini kebab here was absolutely gorgeous. There was a layer of cheese on there, and you can see the mayonnaise on there. She added some ajar to it, which was a real surprise, and it just elevated the whole thing. Absolutely gorgeous. It was really meaty with delicate spicing as well. And you get 2 of each savoury item, which was wonderful. Soft brown bread held this filling. Alright, it's beautiful. There's hummus, cream cheese, za'atar, and we had some shards of green olive in there as well. I really love this. It's very, very different. I love the way she actually pipes the filling in, and it just makes it look so much more delicate and appealing as well. Yep, so enjoyed that. Here's the little quiche. I love quiches, I always have done, and this one didn't disappoint me at all. The pastry case is so thin. Look at that. As I break it, you'll see it. So absolutely very, very thin all the way around, and the inside was lovely and moist. And I love garlic and I love coriander, but nothing actually sort of overpowered the overall flavour of it. Gorgeous. This was the thing I was really waiting for, the little chicken tikka pie, and it's got phyllo pastry. It's made with phyllo pastry, which she layers up, and it's totally crisp and crunchy. So gorgeous. And as I didn't take a bite yet. If I show you all the way around, you can see like the filling is actually sort of showing through, but I took the bite and it was absolutely wonderful. So there's the crunch of the pastry, and the chicken tikka chunks inside are so tender, really beautiful. And like I said, what I found most satisfying was you get 4 of the savoury items. So onto the sweets now. Here's the little chocolate cake, she calls it. I would say it's more of a truffle cake, to be honest. If you have a look inside, there's a rich ganache on top of a little sponge, a little chocolate sponge, and then it's all coated with a thin layer of chocolate. This was very, very rich. Normally I don't sort of finish the chocolate elements, because I'm normally quite full after eating the savoury, but this was absolutely gorgeous. Next I tackle this very, very pretty raspberry Mille Feuille. Again, she pipes on the cream, which makes it beautiful. It's a heart shape as well. So if I pull it apart, you can see the raspberry jam inside, and this is actually made by the restaurant themselves. So it's in-house. It was light, flaky, crispy, and really, really well balanced. This was gorgeous. So a nice slurp of my afternoon tea, and on to the next thing. This was the halwa tart. I'm not really a great fan of halwa, but I thought I'd better give it a try at least. And it's got these little balls, sweet little balls on top that are made with gram flour, and then they're sweetened. So I was going to cut it in half. Can you see the pastry crust is quite dark with this? And for me, I thought it was going to be too sweet for me. The halva part was not too sweet at all, but the boundi on top, for me, it just all became too sweet, really. So I did actually ask my son and my husband to help me eat this. I did try a bit though, I have to say, I did try some. It does look so beautiful though, doesn't it? It looks like a little Christmas decoration almost. So there's a bit of the halva coming out. And this is made with carrot. The halwa is actually carrot halwa, which I think was why it wasn't too sweet inside. The mango cheesecake looks like a gem. Can you see the little facets? It looks like it's a cut diamond. And it's really delicate. I had to sort of move it onto my tile with my fork, otherwise it would have broken. It's very, very delicate. As I sort of got into the cheesecake, because I do love cheesecake, it was creamy. It had a fabulous mango flavour to it as well. Really, really lovely. And it was a delicious end to the sweet part of the afternoon tea for me. Moving on to the scones. These are warmed, knobbly scones, and they are flavoured as well. They're not plain, they're not just the dried fruit scones. They have flavour. Alright, they are flavoured. These jams are made in-house, as I said. So there was mango jam and blueberry and star anise jam with a pot of clotted cream as well. So here we go. Because they're warm, there's a beautiful aroma coming off them, and they are actually flavoured with cardamoms and orange, and I found bits of apricot in there as well. So I smelt it and it was absolutely gorgeous. So for a change, I put the cream on first, because normally I put the jam on first, because I think it's just easier to sort of pile on the cream afterwards. So here we go. They were so soft inside as well, absolutely gorgeous. And this beautiful, so deeply flavoured mango jam, absolutely gorgeous, really aromatic as well. If you like the sort of taste and smell of mangoes, you're going to love this. So taking my first bite, it was beautiful, crisp on the outside, soft and crumbly texture on the inside, absolutely gorgeous, loved it. I think usually by this time I'm getting quite full, and I couldn't eat the other scone. I think I just had the one scone, but absolutely gorgeous. I did try a little bit of the blueberry jam with the star anise, but for me the mango jam actually stood out as the star, really did. As you can see, look at this jam, look how thick it is. You know, you can tell it's actually made at home because it's made by Lina and her team. Very thick, very, very fruity, and she does actually sell these, I think, as well in little jars. I love the little small butter knives, they're so cute, really gorgeous. And I was so full by the time I'd eaten half the savouries and all the sweets that I needed a little takeout box, which Lina provides. So this has been one of the most interesting and unique afternoon teas that I've ever had. I loved the halal options, and now Lina's actually sort of put her own twist on everything at this tea room. So it gets a GFT score of 9 overall, and you can stop and have a good look at that if you want to. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, share and click your notification bell. Please do have a look at my other afternoon tea videos, which I'm sure you'll like. We've got Claridge's, Royal Sandringham, Bridget's Bakery and the Swan at the Globe in London. So please do have a look at that, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time.